What is up, everyone? A couple weeks ago, I did the max boost on the 1997 Toyota Corolla. So I started to get to thinking, and I told myself, why don't I test out all the other octane boosters there is? I mean, right now I have one, and I'm gonna be doing this on kind of an extended period of time because I do want to do one full tank of octane boost on this car and try different ones. I want to test it out for you guys, and the way I'm going to test it out is not by dynoing anything. And a lot of you guys are going to be like, well, what's the whole point if you're not going to dyno it and see if it's effective? What I want to do is based on feel, because that's how basically anyone who buys this octane booster is going to do it by, is to see, does it really feel that there's a difference? And the way I'm gonna do this is not by doing that whole 87 and putting it, because I am not gonna put 87 in this car. No thank you. You know, I'm gonna use 91, and then from there we'll see if it feels exactly the same as 91 or did it feel like there's a boost on it. Also, the PukuPal is right here with me, right there, link down below. Get a PukuPal. They actually came out with some PukuPal minis. They're really tiny, but it wouldn't be good for me, but for anybody else, yeah, link down below. Alright, I'm at the Shell, but there's specific pumps I can only pump at because of the fact that some of these don't even work as good as you think they would. So let's go this one. I think I've done this one before. Alright, here it goes. Oh shit. Take it all. So we're adding this guy right here. It says boost octane, reduces knocking and pinging, and helps restore performance. But it does not say anything in regards to how many points it would do. So let's see how it goes. Alright, so just with this, let's reset everything. My trip value. And it's all to zero. We have 256 miles. I'm gonna listen to the car. I'm gonna like really go down and drive it. And I have a couple miles left. I'm probably like maybe 30 miles out from my house. So I'm gonna be able to test this out and see how it goes. For this STP Octane Booster, honestly, it was like $3.50. I believe that's all it was. Now, that is a huge price difference in comparison to what I was paying for the Max Boost Royal Purple. That one was, I want to say about $11 or $12. So that's a huge difference, and that one gave me 3 points. What can $3.50 more do? So I was on completely, I put about, I want to say about 9 gallons of gas into this engine, into my fuel tank. It took me $40 just to fill up my tank. Adding $3.50, say it took me about $43.50. So just getting back into all of this, I still have 100 miles to go before empty, so I'm about half a tank, almost close to a quarter. But just to give a real quick recap of all this, I honestly don't feel like there was much of a thing going on here. I do feel like maybe, just maybe, the car performed a little bit better on the top end, but that's about it. Honestly, I didn't feel any difference in the low end torque. I didn't even feel like we were going faster than usual. Only when I started to like go at a higher speed, like say allegedly I was going 100 miles an hour, yeah, you would actually be able to feel something. But, you know, that never happened. But yeah, in the end of the day of all this, honestly, I don't feel like really the STP was much of a huge thing. Maybe it did clean out my fuel system, because it does clean that out, and all my pops that I usually intend to like and do on a regular basis went away. Well, not really entirely. It was really difficult to get this thing to pop, and then eventually it would do it once in a while, but I don't feel like it was really gonna improve my gas mileage in any way, because I've driven it as I normally drive my car every other day, and usually I get at least about 22 to 24 miles to the gallon. That's a mix-up between city and highway. I actually just showed you guys the highway portion, not really the city, just because there's not really much to see in Modesto or Ceres, to be honest. But with all this being said, I'm stuck at 19.2 miles per gallon. So roughly about, what, 4 miles per gallon less than what I usually get. I mean, yeah, 4 miles per gallon is 4 miles per gallon. But you kind of want to see that consistently throughout the whole entire time that you drive. All right, so now it's just time to like really go and fill up again. I am left with like 47 miles. So we're going back to a shell, and it's like a super sunny day today. Honestly, I really disliked the fact that this fucking Octane Booster did not work at all. So, good old-fashioned shell, and then my girlfriend. Alright, so just running the last bit of what was ever left on this test was, so we drove about 176 miles, and it's about 18.7 miles to the gallon. I did have like 19 before that, so yeah, I still sped a little bit. But with 46 miles, it puts me a little bit under 256 from what we had first started, which isn't that good. Honestly, I could have done better with just pure 91. So we're gonna fill up again, and hopefully there's no more octane boost for the remainder of this gas tank, and then I can continue with the next one. Hope you guys liked this video, or it was somewhat informative to anyone of the average buyer that's not gonna, is just gonna use it because they think, you know, there's gonna be a certain jump into it. Honestly, just save your money into getting something that has an octane rating of how many points, how many numbers it's going to boost your octane to. Then you can probably compare it. But at the moment, with just using this octane booster that has nothing on it, it's probably just an additive to be able to help you out with your fuel system in case of cleaning it out. Nothing more. If you guys have any other questions in regards to this STP, what other experiences I had, I mean, I'm just thinking on the top of my head here, you know, what questions do you guys have for me on that end? Which other ones should I test out? You know, is there something else that I should really give a try to? Let me know in the comments down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe. See you guys on the next one. Bye.